Hello everyone, my name is Cosolix. Welcome to the video. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, comment, and turn that notification bell on to know when I upload, because I also do random live streams and you kind of won't know when they happen unless you also join the Discord or turn that bell on. Videos are out 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day except for Sunday. Today we are going over Rayman gameplay. So was it on Friday that it came out? Yeah, Friday, so yesterday. Rayman was shown off on the dev stream along with a new game mode that's more for fun called Kung Foot. It looks a lot of fun, but the most important thing is Rayman's signatures were shown, plus stats, and what Rayman will look like in the game. I don't know if the axe skins are final though.
Be showing off the new game mode.
So yeah, we're gonna go over this video, and I'm gonna see if I can get a notepad out, and I kind of want to write down all the signatures, right? So we're gonna like take a look at which signatures are what, and like write down descriptions, and I'll tell you my opinion. I haven't used them, so I can't really tell you how good they are in actual practice, but based on range, startup, things like that, or minimum startup, you can kind of get a vague idea if they're going to be really bad, really good, or decent. Yeah, a good thing with new legends is there haven't been OP signatures on characters in a while. I'd say Zariel probably is the best signatures of a new character since, like, I don't even know. Mirage is very good sigs, but yeah, it's been a while. Sidra has okay sigs, but yeah, there haven't been too many like really good. Oh, Jiro has some really nice signatures, but they're not busted. So like, nothing's been busted for a while. So we can kind of get an idea of if it will be good or if it will be bad. Okay, so Rayman is player 3. We can immediately look at the stats here. The stats are 5 attack, 5 dex, 6 defense, 6 speed. That's got to be one of the best stances in the, best stats in the game, because it's like almost at even. So that's going to be really nice for Rayman players. That defense is going to help a lot because you can go 7 defense. I don't know what the stance will be, but it should help. If the defense can remove something like an attack, that would be really good, or like if an attack can like remove a speed, that could be really good. So like you got a lot of variation. Okay, that is the side sig. Okay, so that was really fast. So okay, so it does a little wind up, which well, if you look at the signature itself, let's put this in slow motion. Speed, we'll go 0.25 and turn the audio off. Duke smiling. Okay, so he does a side sig charge. That has a lot of range. And he's staying stationary, so that hurt box isn't gonna like move too much. Like he kind of moves back into the same position. So that means the signature is very easy to punish, especially in 2v2. But that range is a lot more than something like a cross side sig. It looks like it has a bit more startup, but that range can really help. Kind of reminds me of like a roll and lance down sig with a bit more startup and a bit more height. So I don't think that's going to be a bad signature whatsoever. I don't think that one's busted. So we're going to put like, that looks like, I'm pretty sure that's the gauntlet side sig. So we're going to write side sig. So it's got okay startup. It's not too fast. Horizontal range. It's got a stationary hurt box, which means that the hurt box doesn't really move very much. I would assume it has a bit of vertical coverage, because if you go back a tiny bit, you can kind of see it's a bit above that hurt box. Like the lance down sig is more downwards with the same range. That vertical coverage could be really nice when edge guarding, especially if you can get that whole hurt box. Obviously, it's not going to be the whole thing, but that range should really help. So that was the side sig. Let's put the speed back up. It looks like it could be alright. Again, you can't really tell. But as long as that startup isn't too slow and that range extends from close to outwards, that could be really good edge guarding with that with a bit of vertical coverage. Something like downlight, I'm thinking side sig can catch every dodge read except upwards and in, so that could be nice or something, or like, I don't know. I guess we'll see, because that is Gauntlets. Okay, so he's just spamming side sig. It looks like it gets more range depending on how much to start up, so I'm gonna put range dependent on charge, kind of like the cross down sig, but obviously not to that as big of a degree. Let's keep watching. Okay, so we got a bunch of Rayman, so we're gonna see whenever the first signature is used. That is the down sig, so that, let's slow it down. Let's go speed 0.25, so he picks up the gauntlets. So the down sig, this is off the edge, it goes high, and it picks up below, so it doesn't have too much range. Kind of the same angle as like a Val end sig, but again, he stays in the air. That hurt box when punishing is moving, so that's going to make the move a bit harder. So the sig, it's got moving hurt box during recovery frames. Diagonal down hitboxes with bow, gauntlet, and sig like range. Since he's moving in the hurt box and it's got some range for edge guarding, I think that could be a really good move, because it's very hard if you're, let's say you're on the edge and you're on the edge here, and let's say it's a normal edge and you use a down sig, he's gonna be moving. So as you can see, so let's say you're here, the signature's happening. Okay, let's say you don't get hit. Because of all that range, so the last one happens, so then you start moving, he's still falling as you're moving, so it can be very hard to punish it if it's an edge guard, from what it looks like. So I think that's going to be a very useful signature, especially if it's got low startup. Like, that didn't look very long startup. I assume it's going to have more range depending on if you charge it. Like, this is a lot of range, but I think it was charged. Let me just make sure on that. Yeah, he did a slide charge and charged it. That's got a lot of range. Okay, so let's see where the next signature is going to be. That is the end sig. So that end sig looks like very similar hitboxes to a grounded hammer nair. So I don't know if that's going to pick up grounded. If that picks up grounded, that could be very good. If it doesn't pick up grounded, the only other use I could see out of it is if someone's about to punish from directly above you, like a falling nair or something, which is very risky. Or like it could punish a ground pound because of that priority away from the hurt box. Like, you can see that's minimum charge, definitely. And it's still got a lot of priority. Like, a sword ground pound only has like half a hurt box priority. This is like a full hurt box priority, so it's gonna out prioritize it. Depending on the active frames, it could be good. If it's got really low active frames, it might be hard to time, but I could definitely see like a slide charge. As long as you don't pick up that much momentum, you could do like, you know, like the gun and sig on Nyx, kind of like that could be pretty good. That well. Okay, so that's the side sig right there. That looks super weird because it didn't hit anyone, but that side sig has a lot, like, fast horizontal range, and it picks up low grounded. So that kind of reminds me of like, it reminds me of like hurtboxing for like Zariel, like, what is it, Gauntlet side sig or something like that, or like Val Gauntlet side sig, like that kind of, yeah, but more Val Gauntlet side sig. That's more of like where it would hit, like that's where like the range would be. But I don't know what happens after it, so the direction. Axe end sig, we can see it right here. The startup, it starts up in the air. I don't see any hitboxes. I don't know if this is actually a hitbox or not. I would assume not. That could be a hitbox. this all looks like hitboxes for sure. So it's got like hitboxes around the body, and then it swings you outwards. See, like he's falling, and his active frame, or his recovery frames end like mid air. So that's the end sig. Let's see. So that's the end sig as well. So that looks like it could be active frames, but I really don't know. That's the down sig. They're just fully charging it. It kind of leans you back as you charge it more. I don't think that's very useful. And you can lean back or lean forward. So yeah, again, I don't know how useful that is. Because that's a new game mechanic. Or a new sig mechanic, I don't know. So it shoots you up and then down. Up and then down. And we saw the soccer ball got hit up. That looks like the end sig. Or no, that could be a down sig. Okay, I think that's probably down sig. So you fly up and then go down. Nice side sig. Yeah, okay, that's a cool side sig. But he's definitely looking pretty good. His sigs definitely have coverage in different areas and edge guard sigs, which is very good. Again, I'm gonna have to really try it out to get an honest opinion, but the signatures don't look bad whatsoever. They definitely look usable. And Axe Gauntlets is a good matchup because they're completely different weapons. One's really quick, one's kind of heavy. So I think he could be a really good legend looking, like moving forward. So yeah, then I just start using other legends. But yeah, the sigs do look very good. This is just some information I wrote down about them. Again, I'm gonna have to try the character out or the legend to see what it's really like. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit that like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you dudes all later. See ya.